laws told motherfuckers don't be doing X, Y, Z. That's what I'm talking about. Like you said, when we so-called came along, yeah, they weren't necessarily telling motherfuckers not to do this shit no more. The saying go like this: you don't have to have a sign no more to tell slaves where they can and can't be. They'll just naturally do it. So now here it is. We live in a society where motherfuckers naturally do certain shit, and it's based on what happened before them. And coupling in what you mentioned or alluded to, like as far as our history, as far as being these type of things for ourselves as well as the people that was within our circumference of living. So once you couple that with, okay, these motherfuckers don't want me to do ain't allowing me to do certain shit. At least that's what I'm thinking mentally. Couple that with the know-how that comes out of us from time to time. Where niggas be like, man, you be like, how you know to do that? Man, bro, some just, told me to do this, and it worked. You know what I'm saying? So when you think about that, it's like a perfect storm for niggas, like, as much as, we get mad about the Christopher Columbus shit, but we like Christopher Columbus all over again, to me, as far as we're discovering new frontiers that have already been, it's not really new to us. We just forgot what we knew. And now we're remembering what we always knew.
Just like I was saying about this bathing shit.
Right. Shit coming full circle, motherfuckers doing what they always did. Like people always used to get mad at me when I used to bring up the fact these motherfuckers just started wiping their ass like 100 years ago. Like tissue. They just got tissue.
The first sentence I start reading literally says, the ancient ways will introduce you to the spiritual and ethical legacy left to us by our ancient Nubian Kemetic ancestors.
And guess what they'll say? Me bringing up tissue, back in the day, they would have said, that's pseudo.
Pseudoscience?
Yeah, they'd be like, we don't need tissue. Like, right. Like, so as much as motherfuckers be talking that shit, figuratively and literally, they talking that shit about, man, we don't need them ancient sciences, that shit pseudo, da-da-da-da. Like, nigga, pseudo is just what the Greeks could not comprehend of ancient culture. That don't mean it's not true. And we clearly know it's certain shit that motherfuckers can't do. Like, you watch that movie where they talking about you gotta have the crystal within you in order to unlock certain shit. You know what the fuck they talking about. They talk about our crystallized ass DNA. To the point, our DNA got little holograms in it and shit.
Like on that shit I was watching yesterday, Dr. Valentine was saying, like, that's why we are getting so many downloads right now, because like I was telling you the other day, it's the age of Aquarius, and you gotta be one of us to even get this shit that's happening right now. Like, you gotta be a melanated being. You have to have
that's why they trying to
in your body. You have to.
That's why they trying to invade niggas' DNA and put this little sick baby in your DNA.
And they putting that fucking COVID in you, which is literally slowing us. That vaccine is literally slowing our fucking thing, slowing us down, because they know now.
And I
These
think
niggas not even brushing their teeth with fluoride toothpaste no more. We gotta stop them. They getting too smart.
And I think the people who you killed that. And I think the people who dying though, it's just like cancer, HIV. They say when that shit gets in the melanated body or a black person body, it accelerates. It like at a rapid rate. Like, so they die faster than other ethnic groups. You see what I'm saying? Or they heal faster.
Oh, I'm about to say they.
No, I'm saying it can go both ways. Like, but a lot of times
depend on their mind state though, because our mind state
and what we do.
I know two people with HIV. One takes no medicine and one takes medicine.
I say mind state and what we do for as treatment. Like you just alluded to it with the way we go about dealing with it. How we feel about it. You know what I'm saying? Like,
as melanated beings, we need to learn how powerful our minds really are.
Yeah.
Like,
that's what I was getting to next, like, because we can really think our way out of this shit.
You can literally think, man.
Like, you can really think yourself to death.
You could think yourself to death. You could think yourself to health. You could think yourself to riches. You could think
wealth.
yourself to sadness.
Yeah.
All that shit.
But that's why I feel like we gotta start driving that home to my kids. Because they need to understand the importance of thought. Like, it's still early right now to where we can make that they foundation to the point they ain't gonna be like everybody else, like so stuck in they anger. Like, don't get me wrong, you can get angry, that's normal. But you gotta have a certain amount of recovery time. And if your recovery time is so long, people say you crazy. Like, cause you can't calm down. Like, what the fuck is wrong with you?
Like I told you, even in anger, you can have
a breakthrough.
You can have a breakthrough, a momentum of some type of idea, something that click, like, you know, that light bulb.
Like, everything we go through is a learning experience. So just having them, like, they know, like, and when I say they know, the powers that be, the energy that's around us know we elevate or are amplified through our emotions. But you gotta, you know what I'm saying, put them emotions in perspective too, though, and use them like a weapon. Like, if, and sometimes you gotta use it like a temperature gauge. Sometimes it's a weapon, sometimes it's a temperature gauge. You feel me? Like, on the positive realm, sometimes it's just a temperature gauge. Like, okay, I'm uncomfortable with this temperature. Let me figure out what's going on with my body that got me so hot right now. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of times it's your body trying to heal from something. What was the other one I said? I said temperature, weaponize. All right, somebody piss you off. I say be like an actor. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you get into a situation with somebody out here in this world and you can't avoid that shit, you feel me? That rage that you wasn't able to display maybe in your childhood, some of us gotta go all the way back to our fucking childhood when we weren't allowed to talk, or it was certain times we weren't allowed to do what we knew what was right. You feel me? And it made us upset. And you gotta channel all of that fucking anger. Like they show you with the hope. Like, when that nigga get angry, he turn into somebody that you can't fuck with. You know what I'm saying? He's indestructible. So you have to weaponize all of the anger throughout your life. Every like, bro, I used to tell niggas all the time, don't play with me, bro. Because we get to fighting, I'm going to every time I was fucking mad on your ass. Like, you don't want that shit, and you didn't do nothing to deserve that, so leave me alone, though. But I'm just telling you, that's what come along with me. I ain't laughing because I'm like bragging, and I'm laughing because it's a beautiful thing to know you've always been in tune. Like, to be off key is a motherfucker, bruh. Like, I notice the time when I get off key and I usually get sick. If that makes sense to you. When I get out of my rhythm of how I normally think. Or
what I was just watching last night, oh my God, this shit was so raw. It was about how any say for instance when you were younger, okay, how the man put it was he's a health lifestyle coach, and people come to him and they tell him that they got stomach problems, and just by, you know, whatever problem, he knows it so well that because it's the same for everybody. So you don't just go to him and be like, my stomach hurt. You go to him and be like, my stomach hurt. This is what I think about sometimes, and this is how I feel during the day. So he could be like, oh, you were sexually molested when you were a child. Like, all these things are all associated with something.
There's a conspiracy of things that lead to the stuff that we later cause sicknesses and disease.
Exactly. And so once we heal those different traumas, which is why we really need to align our chakras for real, like that shit.
That's why people are able to come back so fast. Because you just dealt with the root. You cleared up everything that we could see. So to get it to a certain level that we would say this is not too bad, where we're going to say this is going to take you out, but then it hype back up to that level because it's still there. It's still there. That feeling, that experience that you haven't dealt with. Like I shared with the people on live earlier, I was like, you know, even when you get in them moments where you like, fuck my life, you got to keep telling yourself multiple times, as much as you had that thought of fuck my life, now you got to start, every time you remember that shit, start speaking life to yourself and be real with yourself. I lied. I didn't want to die. I was just upset. Like, tell the truth. You know what I'm saying? Because your body or this vessel that we in is like it's like your best friend. You feel me? But it hear everything that you doing.
And it do whatever you
And just
say.
like you would distrust somebody for certain reasons, your body start distrusting you for them same reasons if you do that shit to yourself.
Your body don't distrust you.
You know what I mean by that? What I mean by that is, like, say for instance, you call me, right? And you say, babe, come get me, I need help. I say, all right, I'm coming. I hang up the phone and I say, shit, I ain't going no goddamn where. I'm thinking ain't nobody heard that shit. You feel me? Ain't nobody heard that shit. Now here it is, a time come where I need to do something for my best interest. You feel me? And my body remembers, and my faculty.
And discord on your path.
Yeah, that's what.
That's very true.
To the point now, you don't even trust yourself to make the right decision because you remember all the motherfuckers you let down.
Because, like I said, your body believes everything that you say. So when you said that you was going
to,
pick
it believes you.
It
believes you.
Because the universe answers yes. We are aligned with the universe. We are source energy. So therefore, everything that we want, we can get. It's just that we be fucking that shit up. We'll say we want some shit and then have feelings that don't go with what we saying we want, or feel like we want some shit and say shit that don't go with how we
because
really
niggas be like, I love you, but then be acting a certain way. You like, nigga, I hear you,
and that don't
but I don't feel that shit.
That's why maybe you right the other day, a couple weeks ago, when you were saying we shouldn't say we love so much and just try to show it more. Because,
when we think about saying it, because it's like we supplement the showing for saying the shit at that point. What is that city? She growing up, man. She cracks me up sometimes, bruh. Like for one, she reminded me of my grandmama that just passed. You know what I'm saying? Not too long ago, because it's just so much I can't explain at once. And some shit I can't put into words. It's just a feeling that I get when I'm around her. And it's almost like my kids now, I'm at a point now, they not, like I say kids so people know what the fuck I'm talking about, but they not on that level to me. Like, especially when I see them as like my grandparents returning or my great-grandparents returning, I'm starting to get to a point where it's balancing out. I still got that old shit from how my them treated me and how I thought you was supposed to be a parent. But for the most part, I'm here with it. Like, these motherfuckers been here before. Like, you see me keep on trying to make them me. Cause that's all I can do when it comes to like trying to structure somebody. The only thing you doing is making them you. But really, all we supposed to do is protect these motherfuckers, put them in a position of where they can be what they want to be. Yeah, me and Swat talk about that all the time. Like, bro, you just gotta cultivate an environment for these little people. You know what I'm saying? And get out of their way.
Just love on them so that they know.
Oh yeah, and when they fall, be there.
Yeah.
Be there.
And
don't say shit. Don't even say nothing.
But love.
You know, a lot of times people fall, they be like, yeah, I told you. Nah, don't say that shit. Don't do that. Like, even if it is something you told them, let them be the one to say, mama or daddy, I see what you was talking about now. You know what I'm saying? Let them do that, because you just saying that gonna make a motherfucker do like the cookie jar.
Yeah, that's what I'm about to say.
Gonna keep on putting their hand in that.
Just go with how they feel about whatever the situation is in their life, because you don't
start changing up their path just because of you acquiescing to what they think you want to do.
Yeah, and you don't want them to feel bad for feeling no way. So if they do feel bad about something, not feel bad with them, but let them feel bad. Like,
let them get an understanding of that shit. Because that's going to be more representative of what they supposed to be doing than somebody else just interjecting.
Yeah, and then we got to think about stuff like when we make people feel good for feeling bad or feel bad for feeling good, they grow up thinking that, and that's what they'll expect from other people. It hurts them in the long run.
Hell yeah. To me, that shit is the beginning of depression. Because you got all your feelings flipped on his head. And everything is in reverse. Like, why wouldn't you wind up being depressed? Why wouldn't you?
Like that man said, if you had your heart broken a lot, like between the ages of 21 and 28, if you had your heart broken, you probably have heart problems. And I was just thinking about all my friends with heart problems. That wasn't born with heart problems, but have them now. They had like really hard relationships.
But what about the people that grow into asthma though? That shit be crazy.
He said that respiratory and shit. I think he said you were very judgmental, or you were very judged when you were younger.
Like people was on your ass a lot to the
like
point you
people was on
probably
your
was
ass, and
hyperventilating
you were
and shit.
sensitive to criticism, and it was something else.
That makes sense. Cause that would affect your breathing. Like think about how you know like I said, we emotional. Like people who try to act like they don't got no emotions be the ones affected most with the
because
physical
we are
shit.
really emotional beings.
Cause if you try to stifle it, but here it is, it's gonna come out one way or another. So that's like holding your breath.
It
You know what I'm
literally is
saying?
because we work off wavelengths, like ain't that what the right word? I'm saying wavelengths, frequencies.
Yeah, I mean
so,
it's measured by wavelengths. I get what you're saying.
So when you hold anything back, it can literally stop so much shit.
It's almost like you trying to kill yourself at that moment because you stifling your process or your flow, your natural flow. My hair so dang going long, too. Even with the rope, huh? I might start a new style with the loose roots with the ropes. They be like, why your roots is loose? I think they might have hide your shit. Like, cause hide your shit stand like that.
It's me.
Cause you got
it's
what's
not
name
you.
in
It's
it,
me. No, it's me. I don't know how to make this.
You got the wax. You
No,
got
she
wax.
didn't use no wax.
Well, ask her how she did it.
Cause she know how to do this shit. I gotta keep practicing.
Just ask her.
No, I'm not asking her because I know how to do it. I have to keep practicing.
You ain't gonna keep playing in my head. I ain't no baby dog. You better twist 8 in her.
Like, why can't I keep playing in your hair? Your hair look good as fuck, and I know it do. She said, do you think the girls would like that? I don't know. I think they would.
What, Monster Truck?
Yeah.
Hell yeah, my girls is girly. Like, they Tom girls to an extent. I feel like they
I don't
balanced.
think Seti would, but I think Ryan and Momo would.
Seti tough as fuck.
That don't mean shit.
Man, I think she'll like it, though. I think they all would like it if we have fun. Honestly. You know, we talked about that shit. Kids only scared of certain shit because they parents scared of it. Till they learn to develop their own feelings about it. And so I feel like they'll love some shit too. They see us having fun.
I've been to a few of these. My mama used to take Adrian back in the day.
I think I seen something, but I think it was like at the fairgrounds or something.
Like these niggas be driving all up on the side of the thing like that, and a big ass fucking truck like that. That shit be crazy as fuck. It be so rough. It just be dirt flying everywhere. It's a very fucking cool experience. It really is. The wrestling used to be raw too. We went to 2 wrestling events before.
Where?
What?
I don't even waiting on you to do that.
What you want? This?
That'll be doing.
You can do it.
So now you got 2 books by.
Cleaner for it. And I'm about to get the men's one too. I gotta get the men's one.
We need to go to the what's the name?
What's the name?
Her retreat.
Hell yeah, she don't have a men's retreat though, but she.
No, I always wanted somebody like to go. Like
yeah.
that. When I seen it, I was like,
right now.
What?
Her retreat. It's happening right now. No. I'm about to know a real famous person.
Who?
This girl named Stacia.
Who is Stacia?
This girl that I used to work with. You became cool. $100.
For how long?
Oh, wait, no, that's something else. It's a 12, did they say 12-week class?
That might have been to be a teacher.
No, it's a 12-week for the secret woman rites of passage. It's 12 weeks, but to be a teacher, yeah, that was $1,200. They don't have no price for this.
I want to learn that shit. just felt like if men knew more about women, a motherfucker would be way more appreciative and vice versa. Like understanding each other's plight and what we really made of will make each, you know what I'm saying, each sex appreciate the other one, as well as be able
But
to
they need
help.
more men to help men. There's so
I'm just
many
saying, as
men
well
that's
as
out
be
here
able to
helping
help
women.
your mate is what I'm talking about. Like, if you
Mhm.
knew that type, like, I feel like that should be the basics, like elementary. You know what I'm saying? When we start talking about anatomy, we should be teaching these little boys about the female anatomy. Not on the sexist level, but on the, this is how a healthy female body is. You know, this is how to maintain it. Da, 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 da. Like, this is really what this is that you're looking at. You teach them what this organ is for, like in the functionality versus just the sexuality. If they learn that shit first, I think more people would be less inclined to be objectifying of each other. You feel me? Like it make you appreciate each other's faculties more than just let me rub up against that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, and even that I think would be more intense if it, you know, we had a clear understanding and a basic understanding of that shit to begin with in life. Let me go situate set her real quick. Make sure
She wrote like that.
she spooked out. She probably just sitting there, you know, she got her tablet or something.
That's probably what she came out here to get for real. She probably walked through the kitchen and we didn't even peep her. Huh? Yeah, sometimes. I be sometime-y with it, yeah. But if you ever needed me, let me know. Mm-hmm.
She going out. Like, you throwing my stuff away, daddy? What in the world? She yelling at that baby. He wasn't paying attention to this. She pushed his ass like, daddy, daddy. Shit, chill. Put that shit on my goddamn. The fuck? What's wrong with you, bro? Look at this damn wind. Disrespectful to my avocado plant. So, what, man? When you gonna get this diet stuff together? What talking about? Why you look over here for? Because you don't want to say it now. Come on, man. Help me with this diet shit, dude. This week's objective. And I need this done before Thursday.
September 26th.
Uh-oh.
Oh my God.
Let me see you and Alicia to that shit. Find out. I wish I already had a second wife, but I need to get on my fucking nerves.
No,
What?
it turned out exactly how it was supposed to. Because if we would have met any sooner, ain't no telling, me and her probably would have left you together.
So what? This is the shit I keep talking about. That's why I'm about to leave both of y'all alone. I swear.
Because I would have been like, what else was I doing without the kids? I would have been tugged the war.
You would have been like, what am I do about the kids?
I would have been tugged the war. Oh my God.
You would have had to play counselor.
Counselor?
Yeah, it probably would have
That's what I
never
am
got to
now.
this point.
Yeah, because the couple that I watch on Facebook Watch or whatever.
Tried to hit me up.
But she the first wife. The first wife is the counselor between the girlfriend and the husband because they have a really hard problem, but the girlfriend is young. So, you know, and she worked like 4 jobs.
I said we put this in a tea or a
Yeah,
blender.
that's what they said, though. They said put in a tea. But I also read that, oh no, them dried herbs. Okay.
I prefer the ingested though.
That's ingesting.
I mean, not steeping it like what people do.
You can swallow it.
The word is
Dude. And on the kitchen table.
I thought I picked it up. But I'm sure smelling like something. I'm like, what is it for?
Just roll up this and that.
Alright, but I'm just trying to figure out why I smell like, you know, like I walk in the house like, God
You
damn.
can't say you don't need to.
Can, but I'm working on my language.
I never said marijuana. What I say that the ancient Egyptians used to call theirs? Mooka scoop.
I never heard of that.
I just told you last night. Phil Valentine told me.
Mocha school. I didn't know that was a thing called that.
I told you it was melted gold formed into a powder.
Yeah, you said melted gold, not no weed.
That's just what they used to call what they used to do. Let's call our stuff that too because it's such a raw thing. Like, you know. Hello, Mom. Hello.
I can do that. My name gold.
About what? That little black ugly dude.
Hey, watch your mouth.
I'm sorry, it was this man. They used to creep me out. They talking about him. My mama ex-boyfriend. He used to have this little flunky they used to be around, but he was a creep. Like, he used to just, no. Oh, yeah, I forgot about Ned. Oh, he had like 3 flunkies. He was creep. They used to just stare at me.
I'm just saying, stop using black as a negative connotation.
No, I'm using that as a color of his skin because he was this color.
But I'm saying, if you're going to say some fuck shit about somebody, you black out of it.
You said, he said, what, Mom? I'm sorry. I kind of remember that. That wasn't with the little short black boy that's from Kinsman? His name was not, that boy name was Tony? That little short, quiet boy, he almost looked like he was bald head, but he didn't have a bald head. He just wore like a low fade. Oh, he had a problem like that? He couldn't control it? I remember he was like in his 20s. I forgot all about Ned though. Ooh, he was the one. Tony was cool though. He was like, he just was, he said I gotta watch him, but he was cool though, cause he used to watch us. You remember when Diamond stole my Express jeans and wore them to school? Oh my God. Me and her friends on Facebook now. I want to say it to her all the time.
The fuck?
No, Brittany stole my panties. Yeah, Miyasha. Uh-huh. Yeah, she still looks the exact same. I'm friends with her on Facebook too. I be seeing her sometimes. She still live in that same house on Kids Road with her mama.
Hey man, hold on, bro. You don't keep talking like that.
What I say? Miyasha still look the same?
Nigga, that's a unique name. We on live. Like, nigga. When y'all come in, make sure y'all jump in the chat, hit that like button, say what's up. Nigga having one of these good old car conversations. And right now,
I don't remember that one. Hey, Antonio, you know how I don't remember that.
I'm trying to get
that ain't stand out enough.
Merchant.
Was we scared? I remember me and you was smoking paper in the top attic of the house.
What y'all got up this morning though?
We used to be smoking paper all the time.
If y'all ain't checked out the morning walk, shit, we done did the morning walk already. You know, talked about how winners don't need motivation, we need discipline to see it through.
Man, that was so dumb. Why would we smoke paper?
Miss Ash over here reminiscing about the different kind of ashes she made. Who? I need to call and check on my cousin. My cousin Zoe. Man, shout out to the brothers and sisters that been fighting a good fight. You know what I'm talking about? Because there's been a lot going on in the community lately. Shout out to the real ones who know that what's been going on as far as the child situations. This ain't just a so-called conscious community problem, it's a societal problem. And as we grow to improve on the things that we have done in history, let's not forget this problem exists because at a point in time, and it's still in some countries, people still practice marrying young, as they would say. Not to excuse it at all, but we're gonna have to start at the root of this shit.
Because them used to be his guys.
And as much as, people are surprised by some of the stuff that's going on, I'm not. When you know the history of how certain things pop up based on what's going on with certain groups of people, it makes sense that this type of stuff is popping up in certain groups of people at this point in time based on what environments they're being put in and how they're being treated.
Wow.
Some people feel like we're in such a war zone or in such a war-torn time that they're resorting to extreme measures.
Oh my God.
Extreme measures. But as my big bro Swag would say, shit, you don't want to be on either end of the extreme. You know? Because that would definitely suffice to knock you off balance.
No, he's the first one to raise his hand. We were caught off again? Oh, y'all just at home chilling. Oh, where Lawanda go?
I feel like it's a big storm coming. I've been in a lot of pain. Or it's the after effects of the storm, honestly. Oh yeah, y'all make sure y'all check out the one video I put up for y'all. For those who've been rocking with me. And even for the people that's gonna be new, that's gonna come in and see the Young Blue concert, y'all check that shit out. Just something for the people. You know, check that out. Kick back, relax, enjoy some good old tunes. Give you that point of view as though you was there. You know what I'm talking about? Cause we in the building.
No, it's still COVID. Only person that need to be there is Deshaun.
As a part of the Red and
They
Ash
is
show,
not 16 and 17.
it's gonna be constant that her mother is gonna call into the show.
It's
Cause
different when
these
she
two
have the baby.
do
I
not
want to be there.
operate separate. I think when you ask about Ashley, it says the mother comes sewed together, not sewed separately. I was letting the people know we doing the Red and Ash show. We back, but the mama gonna be calling in quite often. She's part of your show. I think some of y'all need to get a relationship with y'all mama. And hopefully y'all mama out here having decent relationships. So you can have a decent influence in life. Get your shit together. Man, shout out to the people recovering from the storm. Remember, at the end of every storm, is a blessing. Just gotta hang in there and make it through it. All will be renewed. In order to rebuild, a lot of times you gotta destroy it first. It must be about to rain today.
It seems like
I gotta buy me some leather tennis shoes. Man. You can have that mushroom shirt if you can fit it. I started making my own shirts, son. But this one shirt I seen up in the place I went to get them shoes at, I gotta have that shirt. It's a whole bunch of eyeballs, and then there's there's one big eyeball in the middle, like third eye. You know what I'm saying? Like, I seen it at that. I already bought the mushroom shirt. I was like, yeah. But I still want the mushroom.
she wanna reminisce about her old drug dealer girlfriend days.
What kind of smoothie you gonna make today? Pick a great pen.
That's when we lived on 139. glasses.
Great Panther don't know what to do with himself. I think Junior awake. He
Adrian
just ain't got up yet.
What'd he do? I said, what did he do?
Man, no, bro. You ain't supposed to be out here like that. Man, what? You see you got a person. Man, I gotta talk to him today, bro. Today. My nigga out here thugging with a person. He out here thugging. What's up with it, Lonnie? Up podcasting with the nieces. Red and Ash in bushes. Smoking good shit. You know what I'm talking about? What you got up this morning, Lonnie? I don't know what you're talking about, bro. If you stay talking shit, bro. Cause you ain't gotta go to work and shit.
I do gotta work. I gotta do something to make money.
Yeah, I know, cause you got this black and mild habit.
No, these cost $1.
These cost $1. You need these alone. Before you be sounding like pit bull.
I'm stop that because I got allergies for you.
What? I ain't saying nothing about your voice right now. But
No, I stop that.
already you sound like that. Yeah, the other time you talking through your nose like a breathing dragon and shit.
I am a dragon.
Psych.
I had a female. I had a fire conversation.
Breathing dragon.
Female dragon. She had a fire conversation. Lil Wayne.
I would not know. What's vaccinated?
Vaccinated.
Who is?
My cousin Monica.
Oh, Lord. Who is that, Christian?
Yeah.
That look. You happy? Better be. I ain't gonna have it no other way. There's nowhere to run to, baby. There's nowhere to hide. How you doing, little mama? Who supposed to get you snacks? Who supposed to get you snacks? Who supposed to get you snacks?
You.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah, because you're the one, because I told you in the car.
Oh, you told me in the car, huh?
Yeah, so you have to do that.
Day after day, I continue to be daddy.
Let's go.
Daddy. Oh, day after day, I continue to be daddy. Daddy. Where you going, girl?
I'm going to walk you downstairs.
You gonna walk me down the stairs? You gonna wait till I come back then?
Yeah.
You funny. All right, you better be there when I come back down these stairs, girl. I knew you was up in here. I said, man, that Junior probably in there playing around on that bed. I knew you was in here playing around. Playing around. Playing around. This little guy.